He is not digging these sniper rounds. Whoa! Okay, it's the first time he's actually targeted me. That was quick.
Yep.
And none of us hid in the little place. Or Jake, you just had to make everybody look bad, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Maybe if you all didn't suck, I wouldn't outshine you.
Adam says he'll be on in just a bit. Oh, you saw. Never mind.
Did I see? Oh, you just now looked at my phone.
No, I said you saw. Was that his symbol? Nope, that's his symbol. Never mind.
That would be a fucking lie. Because I have a circle with a 2 on it, which means I haven't looked.
I'm sorry.
Should be.
So what was the name of the guild that he ended up making? Do you remember?
The what now?
The guild for Destiny?
I mean, did he make it already? I mean, can you make it?
Yeah.
Thought you had to wait till the game came out before you could make it.
No, because you're using the same ones you did in Destiny 1.
Oh. I don't remember the exact spelling. Sure, if you go through that chat, and scroll up, you'll eventually find it.
But that's work.
Then so be it.
I guess I'll have to send him a new thing to the chat.
I mean, you don't have to do anything.
You're right, I shouldn't have. I should have just like went and started the mission.
There we go. I hear you.
Hi there, buddy.
Ew.
Hey. The stupid system. It's making me remake the clan for Destiny 2. Like I went through a whole lot of effort making it already. Had it made up. Even got on to you, Curtis, for not having joined it. I went to check why it wasn't showing up on here. And it's like, hey, you need to make a clan for Destiny 2. So rage. So I'll make it later.
Sounds like you need to make
I
a
was like,
clan
you
for
can't
Destiny
write-
2.
What?
I was like, you can't right now anyway, the system's down.
Oh wait, I'm gonna stream this. Alright?
Okay.
No, I refuse.
It's too late. You had your chance to... Well, I guess you still had your chance, but I'm ignoring.
You bastard.
Like a good friend.
You may be streaming, Adam, but are you streaming in black and white?
Why would I?
Why wouldn't you?
Crap! You're right. I guess I gotta go get that filter now.
There's our clan name. We'll just be the grayscale.
Okay.
We don't even know
But
if
we
this shit...
can't do that anymore.
We don't even know if it's the artifact's gonna be in the game.
It's too bad.
Probably
It's
not.
that... You don't know that.
I don't. You are correct.
You don't not know that.
See?
You are correct.
Alright.
I know Hardlight's making a reappearance. That's the only thing I know lately.
Yeah, I saw that. And I thought, okay, it's, Okay, it started
But
now,
why
so...
Void?
Because the best. Well, wait a minute. I have to go buy that filter, apparently, so... crap. I forgot where to buy the filter from.
Received an invitation.
It's not from Eververse.
Yeah, it is.
She's not selling it.
Not Eververse, the Silver Dust store. It's
That
only
is
broadcast and
Eververse.
stopped. No, this one over here, the Silver Dust.
Oh, that is a store. All right. Well, I'm doing
No,
this.
hers is silver. This one's Silver Dust.
Shut your face.
And then you also have to put on gold in one of our little helmets.
What?
Okay.
You didn't have to, and I'm not wearing gold.
Yeah, you are. Or you were.
Golden.
Oh.
I'm not gonna
I
do it.
was.
That's a waste. Well, no, I'm doing it anyways. I lied to you. While I'm doing this, if you guys want to go ahead and say your names or not, whatever. It's up to you.
I am a piece of shit.
Well, when I just clicked on this thing, it said broadcast stopped.
Well, it says I'm still on the air, so.
Oh.
So, I mean, just go ahead, I guess. Alright. Wait, no, okay. There we go.
Alright, so what? Never mind, we're in black and white, doesn't matter what we watch. So we ready? We ready to go fail at this since we're in black and white?
Oh, yeah, you know it, bro.
Adam, you're probably going to have to upgrade that shader, because I don't think you can get in right now.
What? What do you mean I won't be able to get in right now?
I don't think we can do it with your artifact being so low.
What?
Do you have one in the vault you can use to infuse?
Just an artifact? God, you needy little bastard. I had the fun of having it, so... Where the crap am I? Okay. Screw it. There we go. Fine. Whatever. Yeah. There. It won't be black and white. You needy jerks. You don't kill myself.
Finally.
Yeah, usually it's me doing that.
It's usually us doing that. Get it right. I kill myself just as many times as you kill yourself.
That's probably true, actually.
Not probably. It's a fact.
All the burns.
Alright.
All the burns plus daybreak. We are so going to fail at this.
Woo! Victory for us. Alright. I have been... Jacob knows, because last time he was over... I think it was last time he was over. Me and him watched... I think at the very least... I don't know. I don't remember if we watched the full episode or if we watched just the opening, but it was the new the new Yu-Gi-Oh show.
Tanix's crew has joined the
Which one?
splicers.
The
They're
Rain.
using Siva to reanimate his body and overtake his
no, we
territory.
watched the first full episode.
Okay.
Lord Saladin says you were indispensable.
Because we
in
made
old
the
Russia.
comment at the very end how there wasn't
We
actually a
thought you should be
gameplay.
the one to
Oh
handle
yeah,
this.
it was the episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, and they
Yeah.
didn't even get to a game or anything. It was just exposition the whole way through. And I was actually like kind of marathoning it today.
Sepix, the Iron Lords, and now Tanix.
I actually only
There's
just
no
got
limit
off
to what
like
the splicers will
about
presume to throw against us.
an hour ago. I stopped watching and
Won't
stuff.
stop with
But
Tanix, Guardian.
as I was
Put him
watching
to
it,
rest
a
and
realization
burn
came to
all
me,
traces of
Curtis.
Siva.
Your main decks essentially just get screwed over by the new format that they do.
Why?
Because they take away 2 monster zones and 2 magic and trap zones, and you don't get as big a hand anymore. So it's literally like a lot of your like prep time and stuff that you do is now like a no longer viable. But perfect. Who? What? No.
It's all to you, Adam.
Some darn exploders, man. They deal more damage.
I kind of forgot about all of that being on. I gotta take off this black and white. I can't.
You punk ass bitch.
Yeah, well.
You're already caving. You're giving up.
Yeah.
Throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
Being a bitch.
Being still is.
But yeah, on that night, I also went ahead and made a Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
And he
First one in
massacred me.
years.
Like you just destroyed me completely. like I was so proud. I was like, I think I'm gonna do pretty good. Nope. Nope.
Grab at the turrets.
He ruined me, Curtis. Oh, I forgot that was a
What
turret.
you get? I mentioned the turret.
I didn't know where you had went. I haven't played in a while. We all
Tried to
forgot
make a
about the
run for it.
turrets.
I was just making a run for it.
Alright guys, great start. Let's round 2.
I do like some of the new mechanics that they did do
Put him to rest and
for
burn all traces of Siva.
for the new season and stuff. Oh damn!
You got killed by the Shriekers, man. Come on. Now we're gonna revive your dead ass.
Oh. You pathetic. Pathetic. But like I said, like
with those things.
there's a lot of
What'll happen? I mean, it's almost down, Curtis. I just gotta take it out. Nothing bad'll happen.
but yeah, there's
You're
a
gonna
lot
revive
of
me just in time to kill it, and then it's gonna kill me again.
Ah, damn! I didn't have a rocket.
but yeah, there's a lot of mechanics that the new show introduces that I do like. But it's one of those things where it's like, I also like the fact that it's the one show where it is openly not in continuity or anything with any of the other shows. Jesus
I
Christ.
absolutely suck today. Yeah, let me check to make sure I got everything set up right. I do. I just suck.
Jeez. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like a lot of the mechanics and stuff that they introduce, I do like. And like I said, I do like the fact that it's not in continuity with any of the other shows or anything. It's actually the only continuity it holds is it's actually canon with the original manga.
Gotcha.
So like it ignores
Hey,
like
this time,
GX and 5Ds and all that.
this time, if you two could avoid running ahead, that'd be.
No dice, Leroy. No.
I mean, I will say, just go ahead and use your supers often, since they're also getting.
Oh yeah. Crap, I forgot all about it. You pathetic jerk, Jesus Christ.
It wasn't me this time.
It wasn't me. Look, I'm still up and running.
You self-revived, you little asshole.
Oh, I forgot the turret revived. I forgot the
You
turret
pushed me back
revived.
into the enemy.
See what you did. See what you did.
I didn't do shit.
What's wrong with you guys? Jeez.
It was a turret, man. It came.
Oh, I knew this was gonna be a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. We're great at this. Shut up.
Believe in myself. I believe. Oh man, 3 whole kills.
Trying?
No? That question should be obvious.
They won't stop with Tenix.
Yeah.
Put him to rest and
Oh,
purge all
I will
traces
also
of
say
sin.
that this show, the Yu-Gi-Oh show, has my favorite companion character. What? Oh, they track. I forgot they track.
Well, and I blew up one of them.
I forgot.
I rocket at one of them, so...
Okay. Like
That might have been my bad.
I was just like, I avoided it. Ha!
Move the other one too.
Don't call me an asshole. At least I didn't kill the damn thing.
But yeah, it has my favorite companion character. It has my favorite companion character in it, and it also has my favorite kind of interaction between the main character and the companion character, because it's the only interaction that actually feels like legit. Like all the other companion characters and everything, like they all like immediately get along with each other, or are slightly stupefied. This one is straight up like the main character's like, "I'm holding you hostage. You're a negotiation ship," and oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I lied to you. And it's
Why would you lie to it like that?
But I'm on like episode 15 now, and they still are kind of like super indifferent to each other. They're just kind of like, yeah, whatever. And the like companion character isn't like the know-all character. He's actually pretty like stupid compared to. He's just kind of like, I mean, I'm here. Whatever. I don't know what the crap you're talking about or anything. Stop holding me hostage. I will say, like, the villains are kind of lackluster. Like, me and Jacob kind of were of that mindset when we were watching it. They get better, but it's one of those things where it's like they were already kind of weirdly derpy as is. I do like the main, at least right now, the current main villain looks like a Destiny avatar. Like his whole outfit, he looks like a warlock.
Neat. Ooh, shit, Kurt.
And he's called Revolver. Jesus, Curtis.
Yeah, well, I got stuck.
Jesus, Adam. Like I'm making fun of you, and I about died. We did it. Let's go.
Best of us.
Let's go, Jacob.
Yeah! Just me and you, Adam. 100 years, me and you.
My whole character arc's been nothing but that fashion.
We better hurry, Chris.
Revive just in time.
Looks like Tanix's ship is intact.
Oh God. I forgot what mission we were playing for a little bit. I was just like, time to run straight in there. Oh God.
Oh, well, we're doing a hard one because of the end boss fight is going to be a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah. I've already decided once we get there, I'm gonna switch to my other my protection subclass. My defender.
You mean like we normally do with this mission? So.
Yeah. Well, and with it being on this setting, I have a continuous bubble.
Not that that'll guarantee anything, because he patch damage.
Anytime I bubble, you don't take what?
But if we're running around, like, saying, like, it...
Oh, yeah. Or if I make a mistake, like I always do, and step outside my bubble and I die, and then you don't have my bubble.
Incompetent.
I'm more than just a bubble, you guys.
No.
No, you're not.
I'll get back now.
I wanted you to meet that. Like,
Thanks, Adam.
I guess I'll give that now. Oh. Get the hang back here, guys. You know, courage of the pack and whatnot.
I don't even get how that actually works.
No, not really. Woo! Ow. Ow!
He's immune.
I'm dead.
Now we gotta wait for Adam.
Shut up! I've still died less times than you.
Punk-ass bitch.
We barely got anywhere, and I've still died less times than you, Curtis.
How is that possible?
Touche.
Maybe
I'm
Tanix
not
was
gonna
more
argue with you.
machine than we thought. He's not alive. Perhaps he never was.
Yes, praise the light. Did either of you do that for the eclipse?
Praise the light. I didn't think about it.
No, I didn't.
I did.
Just laid on the ground so I wouldn't hurt my neck.
Oh, I praise
Tanix's
the
jamming
light.
field is still active. We'll await your light on the other side.
I need primary ammo. We don't have juggler, do we?
No.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, this is gonna get a whole lot worse if we have juggler going on right now, so.
No, it's got ironclad, I believe, is the other the other thing, so they have more, yeah, some more enemies have shields, but not like that's a big deal.
It can be.
More enemies have shields. That's impossible.
Well, I mean, not really.
I surrender.
Not really with the burns.
Easy
so,
peasy.
'cause, I mean,
Alright, I got some ammo.
just remember, if you weren't completely out, you'll get free ammo out of nowhere, because that's how physics works. That's how war works.
Physics?
When you run out of ammo,
That still would be physics.
well, yeah, but I was adding on. My statement. I was still talking.
He's pretending to be people, Adam. Let him be.
Curtis isn't
Damn.
evil.
That hurt. I didn't super back yet, so
Kill it. Over light.
Please get cheese.
Hey, where'd all the commercials go?
Yeah, I forgot you're still playing black and white.
Yeah, you punked out.
I did. I did.
And now I am. And now I'm not. I don't know what's going on. Reality is work. Time is bendable.
I was actually about to say, oh, son of a bitch, I didn't see him come up behind me. Thank you guys for both using your supers.
Yeah.
Thrilling gameplay.
Yeah, well.
Forgot that there was that core right there.
I suck. What do you expect? It's no better if you actually want to play than to play with me.
That's true.
Yeah, if we want a real challenge, we gotta play with Curtis.
Yeah, exactly. Now
Like-
you understand.
It's like there's a nightmare mode in Destiny. It's weird.
Guardian down.
Who died?
Jeez, not me. Wasn't me.
I got one shot at full health, man.
By what?
Something with a
Was it
scorch
captain?
cannon.
Yeah, it was captain. Fucking splicer shooting through the thing.
Whee! Yeah, I still got him.
Got that one too.
Oh, look, avoid. I mean, not avoid. Scorch. Please don't hit. Oh, you're hunting me.
I blew myself up. I killed myself. My bad, guys. That was truly just me.
I was lagging.
No!
Is it all to Adam? It's all up to Adam.
Nope.
Oh.
Thank God. I was gonna be like, you guys are done screwed.
I'm ready. Whatever you guys do. Thank you.
Well, I got.
Oh God.
I'm lagging again.
Guardian down.
What the? Wait, what?
What killed you?
I don't know.
Like-
Killed by the Ark.
Like, I'm worried to go over there and find out, but.
Yeah, you were in like a very not killable spot.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
What did it say killed you?
Architects.
Yeah.
probably gonna die.
Yeah. Again.
Or not. I really didn't think one of my hammers would be enough to kill it right there.
Because me and Jacob did all the heavy lifting.
Hey, I did a lot with my rocket launchers before I died. And then I died.
The key word, though, is you died.
I did.
And this isn't Dark Souls. It's not supposed to be expected.
Alright, I'll switch to my other class now.
Right. I cannot see anything between all these little suns that keep popping up. Jacob.
You don't need to see anything.
I need a couple more seconds for my bubble, so...
No!
There we go.
Oh yeah, I walked.
Yeah, see, I'm taking splash damage inside your bubble, man.
Oh god, this is the one where we have to...
Really? Because I'm standing right here and I'm not.
Oh, I was.
You probably took it as you were coming in.
Who just died?
Wasn't it?
Jacob, no!
And now he... Yeah? I'm being loud. That's right. Okay.
Man. What the?
Ah, Jacob, you returned.
Yeah, I'm lagging pretty bad.
I saw that.
It just adds to the thrill and excitement. The challenge.
Ooh, do I have a Howler plate for
This is the one where we got to.
I do not.
They take damage up. Ah!
If you need me to pop my bubble somewhere else, just let me know.
Ow. Oh, God. Oh, karma.
Okay. Protect it again.
Protect them.
And then we'll another running through.
Do you want me to place my bubble more towards the back?
Who are you talking?
Anyone?
He's not immune anymore. He's not immune anymore.
Yeah, I went out and got all the things.
One if I can.
Where?
Jake, I'm gonna pop my bubble over him when I get my next one, so... It'll be a P1 thing down there. And I'm gonna wait till I have it. Just run.
6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm good.
I've got it, so I'm going for it, Jake. So, no more bubble for you. Well, I meant, right. Farmer's nice. Ooh. Farmer's nice. Do you want me to move it back up?
Yeah. Because that's a pretty easily defensible position that we have.
Alright, get back up.
Like, overall, like, this is the best position for us to have it in. Because it's the position that we can best defend. Where is he? Okay.
Back up in the middle. I got
so invincible. I took out 3. He's good. He's able to be hit now.
Running shot. There are colors.
Oh, and there's invisible. Oh crap, I was almost backing shield. Does not have much health left, so. It almost might be worthwhile, I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say it might be worthwhile if you just speed with them or something.
Prevented Siva from restarting Tanix's
and I did it all with the grace.
2 skeleton keys, what a deal! I don't remember if I got the thing from here, so I'm opening it.
Opportunities to study Siva. The devils are far from defeated.
Yeah, guys, I was useful.
For once, yeah!
Too bad it was nothing but defense.
Hey, defense is defense. It's actually one of the times we died the least in this. So.
Yeah, to be fair, we never had a total reset in there, so.
Well, that's not true. In there, yeah, but.
That's what I meant. That's what I said in there.
How I got 3 of coins out of this? Alright.
I kind of wish it would show more stuff, because I'm wondering like how many orbs of light I created just by doing that. Oh yeah, I'm leader. Who the hell's idea was that?
I don't know. A trash person. Trash. What else do I have to say about the... I think I'm going to go through and rewatch all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows. Except for Duel Monsters. I'm not going to go back and rewatch, like, original Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because
why not? It's the best.
But that's the one I've seen the most.
True.
Like, the only other one that comes close to me having seen it as many times is 5Ds. And even still, like, I have not watched 5Ds near as much. What?
I was just trying to go to the tower, and apparently it now says a hero's return.
You're really choppy right now.
Level
There
18
you go.
story. Going to the tower.
So hit it.
But yeah, Like, I mean, I'll still go back. I mean, I might still break down and watch Duel Monsters again, just because, I mean...
I did here recently.
Like,
I skipped to, Battle City.
You mean when the show actually got good?
Yeah. When it actually started making sense?
No, it never made sense, man. It's when it got like, okay, I kind of understand this a little bit more.
When they actually like had some rules.
Yeah, instead of just I summon Dark Magician, turn 1.
Dark Magician, fine. Flame Swordsman, I have a problem with.
They never fixed that though.
They kind of did because they gave him the blue Flame Swordsman.
But he still had the normal Flame Swordsman.
Yeah,
and he
did
still
start using
used
it less and less.
Well, because I think they realized it's like Red Eyes is cooler.
It was cooler.
I know. That's why my screen's just okay. There we go.
Yeah, my screen is just white
For
too.
centuries, we feared the forces of darkness massing against us.
Yeah. It's probably because
Oh, it's for Destiny 2.
No,
it's for Destiny 2, I think.
No, this is the end of the first
we
campaign.
What we have always been, and what we will be again.
This is the end of the first campaign.
We are what remains of the light. And we will not...
It is. Why?
Yeah, why did it play that?
I kind of want it to give me like the Stranger's Rifle, anyway.
I know why. It's because Jake. It's because me and you did the
Dark Garden.
Yeah, the Black Garden, and then didn't go back to. Yeah, but we went back to the tower before that.
But you were.
That's weird.
You know.
That's so weird.
Huh. Well, that was a fun and exciting thing if anybody ever goes back and watches this stream of what I've done. Just here we are, all level 40s, 2 light level 400, 1 light level 399. Finally get the ending cinematic for Vanilla Destiny.
And what's bad is none of us Jacob recognized it off the bat.
I did.
But I corrected myself. I said none, and then I said Jake did. But
still, that was weird.
That was really weird. Well, especially since it's not like we hadn't done other stuff.
Yeah.
I know, that was still confusing.
I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, back to I do like Duel Monsters as much as I do. I mean, it still has my favorite villain. Well, it has my favorite villains for the most part. Like, there's a couple of villains from the other seasons that I really like, mostly from like the Japanese dubs of them. But because the Japanese dub villains are much better than the English dub villains, unless it's Merrick. So. Because they kind of didn't really change that much with Merrick, except less him saying, I'm going to just straight up murder somebody, and more, you're going to the Shadow Realm.
Well, originally, like, the Shadow Realm was never a thing, was it?
No, they had it where, like, they banished, but they never said Shadow Realm. It's like, I'm going to banish your soul to, like, hell, or something like that. Or the Netherworld. Like, I mean, they killed a lot more people, like Bandit Keith straight up died and was just resurrected and stuff. Like when he attacked Pegasus at the end of like he died.
I know he also had a gun to his head.
Yeah. Well, there were a lot of guns, but like Bandit Keith dies at that point, and he gets brought back. Like later on, like he's like basically a zombie.
Check whenever you need.
Well, and that's kind of how he behaves in the show, too, afterwards.
Well, I mean, like, they explain it, like, I do like how they explain it away a bit better, instead of just, oh, by the way, zombie Bandit Keith. They actually go like, well, he's controlled, he's under the influence of the Millennium Rod. Because, I mean, even in the Japanese dub, that was, like, that was the power of the Millennium Rod, was mind control. But, it just always seemed weird that it's like, and apparently Merrick knows necromancy now, so because Bandit Keith was straight up dead. There's like original dub, and but yeah, Duel Monsters has my favorite villains, the majority of my favorite villains of the series, and then and I mean, out of any of the series. Because, I mean, the cards are almost, like, the Egyptian god cards are almost, like, in the English version of them are almost, like, 15 years old now. And they're still awesome. Like, I still have the Egyptian god card theme saved on my computer to listen to every so often. So there's that. But, I mean, I will say probably like overall story, or at least like the intro story. Like I liked the 5D's intro story the most out of any of the stories. I'll say Arc 5 had the best like overall story. I didn't like parts of Arc 5. Arc 5 was weird. Like Arc 5 was a hard watch just because there were parts that they explained a whole lot, and then there were other parts that they chose not to explain at all.
You just worry about the product.
Have you watched any of Arc 5?
No.
Do you mind if I spoil some of the some of the
fine.
stuff? Okay. Well, Arc 5, like they explain, it's like okay, it's kind of a separate continuity from all the other Yu-Gi-Ohs, but they explain it's like okay, it used to be all one reality, but then it got split up into multiple different realities, and the different realities are based on a different summoning archetype. That's why, like, each season would focus on a different summoning archetype. That's why, like, there was original, just, like, Ritual was the main big thing in original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
Then GX had Fusion, then 5Ds had Synchro. Like, they explained that was basically that was the reality, like depending on what form they summoned, that was their reality. And the main character is actually the reincarnation of the main villain of that whole season, of that whole show. And he's also the one Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist that does not beat the main villain, because he is the main villain at the end of the show. Like, everybody else is fighting against him. And then another thing that Arc 5 did, because they were dimension hopping and stuff, and they had some of the characters from the older shows come back, and eventually, like, people explained it to me, eventually, that they aren't the same characters from the show, but, like, they had, did you ever watch any of 5Ds, or any, Chris?
I think I watched a little bit of it, but not. Let me hold on. Let me look that up.
Which one, 5Ds or?
Yeah, because I gotta place it with. I watched some of it.
Okay. Well, like the two characters that come back from 5Ds, they have Jack, the guy who had like the one-wheeled motorcycle, who was essentially the Kaiba for that. He came back, and then Crow came back. Crow was the one who had the Blackwing cards. The deck that I have that I really like. Like, they both came back. Then they had Alexis from GX come back, the main girl, and they had what's his name, the guy who had the Destiny Heroes. He had like the gray hair and everything, and
I remember who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name either.
Like, he came back as well, and I remember one of the things that like the whole internet was not happy at is like every other season had like legacy characters come back, even though they weren't the same characters. They still had them come, except for Duel Monsters. Like, no Duel Monster characters came back. And like for a long time, because like for a big portion of the show, one of the main villains, well, actually like the main evil reality for Arc 5 was the Fusion Dimension, the GX Dimension. And like the main foot soldiers were like the Academy kids. Like they were sending like the Academy kids into the dimensions and summoning creatures to kill people. But they were all obelisk blue. Like they would wear like these ornate obelisk blue uniforms and everything. And for the longest time, people were like, because that was around the time when Dark Side of Dimensions was coming out. So people were like, well, this is called Dark Side of Dimensions. So they're bringing up Dimensions. And then Arc 5 is dealing with Dimensions. It's the same academy that Kaiba founded that's doing all this. So they're like, is Kaiba the main villain of Arc 5? Or, he wasn't. But it was just like people were wanting it to be like an evil reality version of Kaiba. Like they wanted it to be explained like this was a reality where the Pharaoh never mind crushed Kaiba. So he was still evil like at the beginning of the show.
Gotcha, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, well, bye.
Jacob. Where'd Jacob go?
I guess he was lagging too much.
Oh.
But there was that. Like, that was the big thing. But people were like, why is there no Dual Monster cameo? Like, there was no Dual Monster cameo. Or anything. Like, no characters or anything that were brought up. So people weren't especially happy with that. I did end up liking Zexal a lot more than I thought I was going to. It got really weird towards the end. It has one of the best villains in the entire show. Like, in the entire, like, all the shows. It has one of the best villains in it. I would actually put him right underneath Merrick for me. Just because, like, they just make him, like, crazy. Like, he's acting crazy, he's doing crazy things. He, like, his whole motivation, like, he's talking about, he's like, yeah, before this, I started a whole, like, interdimensional war between these two races. You want to know how I did it? I basically played mind games with my mom and dad, convinced my dad to kill my mom, and then brutally murdered my dad to become king so I could continue to force this war to happen. And when I knew that I was going to lose, I basically just nuked everyone so that way I wouldn't lose alone. And then when I found out that I could come back, I made a pact with Satan so I could come back just so I could continue this war. Why do I want to have this war? No real reason. I just want to have it.
Well then.
And like, he masquerades as like the main character's best friend through the entire show. Like, they don't tell you that he's the main villain until like the last 5 episodes of the show. So like for the whole show, like they're looking for the main villain, and he's right there next to him, like giving them advice on how to beat the actual like other good guys. Like, you find out that all the people that they thought were the villains were actually other good guys trying to help them out. So he was using the main character to take out all the main character's allies and everything.
Jake doesn't have internet.
But what's another? I
don't know, but you're gonna have to hold that. I'm gonna bail from that anyway. I'm starting to get a headache, so.
Oh, okay. Well.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.